Hey guys, we're going to put together a little video for you just to show you how we might wash a car. We're not saying this is the only way to wash a car, but this is how we do it, and we've washed thousands of cars, so we hope that someone can get something from this. First of all, what we're going to start off with is the foam wash. Foam lance, this is just a cheap Chinese lance we've had for many years. You don't have to spend a lot of money on the lance. You get the connection to fit your cartridge or pressure washer that you probably have 9 times out of 10. And then you get your snow foam in it and you're ready to go. This is our blanket snow foam. You don't have to use that snow foam. You want something with just a little bit of bite and something that's also kind. So without further ado, before I start going into any more of a spiel, I am going to blanket this in our snow foam. So now we have a nice even coverage of snow foam on the car. We're going to let that dwell. You can let that dwell for 5 to 10 minutes. You just need to keep an eye on temperature and the climate. You don't want the product to dry in, so if the sun's out, be wary, keep the vehicle moist. So whilst this is biting in and breaking up the dirt,
you're going to attach your shampoo.
I am now going to go and attach my I'm now going to go and attach my shampoo. This will be an alternative to your traditional 2-bucket method. Nothing wrong with the 2-bucket method, nothing wrong with 3, 4, 5, 6, 7-bucket method. But this just streamlines the process even better, because basically we're just going to change this canister and then put our slip and slide shampoo in. Use any shampoo you like. However, that gets the shampoo on the car, so then you just need 1 bucket, which effectively becomes your rinse bucket, and then so you can dunk as many times as you like. The more times you dunk, the kinder it is to the car. You drop those contaminants into the bucket. Another good thing to invest in is, of course, the swirl, the dirt guard at the bottom of the bucket, so the dirt falls and then it traps it, so you're not bringing that dirt back out and putting it on the car. So I'm just going to go and sort that out just now. Maybe Chevy, you can go around the back of the car.
Sure.
And try and capture some of the dirt breaking away from the tail end, because that's perhaps the dirtiest bit, is where the vortex is created.
Sure.
So we're actually just going to rinse it now. You'll see that the majority of the dirt is going to come off, and then we will carry on with the soap. So without further ado, I'm just going to get into this. there's some foam in this. These wee bits still look shite, so I'm going to reapply the foam. Nothing wrong with foaming it twice as well. I'm just not particularly happy. I think more dirt could have come off in the rinsing stage. You don't need an IK sprayer. They are really good. You don't need it. You could just simply grab the foam lance and squish a bit more foam on it. But for the purpose of the video, I've got that handy, so I'm just putting that down there. Right, time to get the shampoo out. So as I said before, this basically means that you don't need that second bucket because the shampoo is on the car. We're also trying to get used to the gauge of this hose, which is absolutely killing us. We're used to a nice thin hose, and this is
This one's a black thick one.
absolute bollock. So here we are, we're about to deliver perhaps the most crucial in all the years that we've been doing this, the most crucial part of a safe wash that I can possibly give anyone. Two bits actually. First of all, you can have a lamb's wool mitt if you like. I feel that they hold the dirt. The other thing is those synthetic lamb's wool, oh my goodness me, if you've got soft paint you can scratch it right off the bat. You want a noodle mitt like this, just a microfiber noodle mitt. They are good at dropping the dirt.
Where do you get these, Stevie?
Well, you have them. You can get them on our store online. But it doesn't have to be ours. It can be any noodle mitt. You go to Sainsbury's, get yourself a turtle whack. They're actually really good, as long as it's just comfortable and fits your hand. This one's actually got noodles on both sides, which is not necessary at all and makes it heavier. So yeah, don't buy a noodle mitt because it could be better. What we'll do is, usually what we like to do is start from the top of the car and work. But I'm about to deliver perhaps the best bit of information that I can, and that is, the reason why scratches happen is because between you and the car there's dirt sandwiched in between, and you apply pressure, you're pushing that dirt into the car, and that's where you get your scratches. So with this, you want to be as gentle as you possibly can. So when you're on the flat bits, I will actually take a bit of weight off this. I won't even use the weight of the mitt itself. I will take some weight off it, holding a couple of the noodle strands. But then when it gets to the side, it gets trickier because of gravity. So I'll just show you. This car has got a ceramic coating on it, so you know it's quite bulletproof and all that. I could have dunked 2 or 3 times, but the video is going to be about 40 minutes long, okay? I'm trying to make this doable.
It's already going to be 40 minutes long with you rambling.
Dunk, dunk, dunk. Straight lines, methodical lines. Your neighbours will think, oh my god, that guy really knows what he's doing. Really methodical. This one trick as well. Lift the wiper up. Sweep it across. Oh, people miss that bit, you know. Along, blah blah blah. Dunk, dunk. Bonnet. Again, take the weight off the mitt. Straight lines. You can dunk now if you really wanted to, if you really, really loved the car. This car doesn't belong to me, so I'm not going to dunk. But the less pressure, the better. Because that's how, I believe you could probably use a rubbish sponge and not swirl the car, as long as you were really gentle, blasted the car beforehand. When it gets to the side, that's when it gets a little bit more, depending on the shape of the car. You want to just use gravity, the neighbours will start to think that you're off your nut, and just gently tease the dirt off. Dunk as many times as you like, according to how much you like the customer or you love your car. There is no rule on dunking here, but I just push it using my weight. I just push the car in just so I'm connecting with it. The last thing I want to do is go what most people do. No, that's what scratches cars. Oh, this crap. You know, because you've got to actually push the mitt in really hard so they don't drop the mitt. So you want to just be as gentle as possible, and you're not going to get swirls that way. Right, so I think to make this video watchable, because I can't even do the whole car, so let's just concentrate on this side and I'll blast. So yeah, just top to bottom, always a good way. Again, show off with the neighbours, sweep round the door handle like that. A wee poke in here, a wee poke in there. It's all on the fingers, top to bottom, sweeping lines. You don't want to miss bits. The last thing we want is triangles, so nice and straight over the wheel arches. Also, if you can try and foam your leg as well, it's only going to help. I don't have to wash that side of my leg later on, so the wife's going to love me for it. So just, yeah, nice and gentle, that's what it's all about. But do invest in a noodle mitt. And then the bit down the bottom, where all the junk is, you need a right good dunk after this. Sometimes I even like to do this wee move. There's a bit of visual dirt there, a wee squeeze. I'm not putting that in the bucket. Every little helps. Super dunk, blah 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 blah. See, I've even got some triangles. It's because I'm doing the video and I'll put it on. So yeah, I'm just going to blast it now. Some people lose their minds on blasting top to bottom to top. I don't get it. Blast whatever way you want, but finish with top to bottom. When it was applied by the road, it came bottom to top. Doesn't make any difference, just blast it whatever you want to do, whatever way you want to do it, but finish off certainly with top to bottom. Want to show off to the neighbours, start pulling out the quick release, you know, they're going to be like, that guy knows what he's doing. So yeah, that's basically how we can kind of figure out how we would tackle the rest of the car. We might do a drying video, but it's about to get dark, and I think that's been enough. So yeah, cheers for tuning in, guys. This was a kind of raw, uncut video. Let us know if you would like to see more, then that would be good.